Hello and blessed be everyone. We are back again. So I just want to tell everyone that this will be coming out. This episode will be coming out right before I have my. So this is coming out probably today, tomorrow. This episode will be out, and then of course we will have the lovely Sonia Smith. But that won't come out to my birthday, so this will be out for a little bit. I hope that didn't confuse anyone. So yeah, we're back again. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me today. I do have a little bit of a screen change here, but I wanted everything to look okay. Now that we have a different background, we're going to do a whole new thing. I hope you like everything new that I've been doing lately. I have been putting in a new AI song at the end for YouTube. You guys will hear that little blurb about, at the end. It is AI generated, and it was actually, I he says Witch of Tennessee, but I mean, I'm not in Tennessee. I'm in Pennsylvania, but I mean, no, where there's witches everywhere. There's witches in Tennessee, and there's witches everywhere. So it was more just a song about witches and Wicca. If you do like that, leave a comment down in the in the comment section that you like it or don't like it. I'm definitely going to have another song made in the future about Wicca, and I will put pictures to it. I'm going to have some witch laughing, like laughing witches at the beginning of YouTube. So if you like that, just comment in the comment section. Hey, we want to see more of that. But why are we here today? So we're here today to do a reading. I promised you guys I would do a collective reading for anyone out there. Now, if this does resonate with you, you are more than welcome to keep listening. If it doesn't, please come back another time if it doesn't resonate with you. I know there are several things that kind of suit me when I for example, when I watch Celtic Fox Fortunes. I know some of the times it is very relevant. Yesterday, or not yesterday, but like it was last week, I think someone gave me bad advice, and I ended up getting a lecture from my boss. So I mean that's normal, right? So anyway, we're here today to do a reading. So I'm just going to get ready. I'm going to get prepared. If you would like to take some deep breaths, do so. Actually, we can all do that together if you'd like. So breathe in, hold it, and out. Let's do that 2 more times. So breathe in, hold it, and let it out. And one more time. Hold it and let it out. Okay. So I'm hoping that you like that. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and ask Spirit to join me and get me ready so that I can see what I need to see, hear what I need to hear, and feel what I need to feel. I ask that the goddess Hecate and Freya and Odin, Kalima, or Kalima, Isis and Osiris, Simbi, and of course Marie Laveau, please watch over me and protect me during this session. And please allow me to hear what I need to hear and feel what I need to feel and see what I need to see. I'm going to ground myself. So if you do grounding, you can do this. It will help you in the long run. Just imagine you are sitting in your seat or lying in your bed, however you're watching this, and imagine roots coming from your feet and going into the ground, so far into the ground that it reaches the center of the earth. And then I want you to see the color green go up your feet to your ankles. See it come up to your knees. The color green goes up to your thighs and your hips, your chest, down your arms, up to your neck, over your face, and up into the sky. See the tentacles rise into the sky, high above the Earth's atmosphere and into outer space. And then imagine, if you will, white, the color white, comes down through your head, over your face, down your neck, down your arms, down your chest, and down your stomach, down your hips and thighs, to your knees, to your ankles, and then meets that color green down at your feet. Now, if you do have your eyes closed, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but allow your eyes to close. And just imagine that there's a third eye right here in the middle of your forehead, and see it opening wide. Okay. I hope that was a little bit of a grounding thing for you, and I hope that helps you. That it really helps me when I ground, and especially when I meditate. It definitely helps me. So we're going to ask Spirit to give us a message for the collective of what to expect this week. And I will feel that stopping. Had some cards fall out. Okay. Remember, I always do 2 for the past. I do 2 for the present, and then 2 for the future or possible future. And then I've been doing 2 for the outcome as well. So here we go. I have 2 for the past. I have 2 for the present. Two for the future. And 2 for the outcome. All right. So we're going to do the recent past or your past. We have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands. So in the recent past, something has come into your life, something new, something either a new challenge or a new gift of sorts. Something definitely new has come into your life. Something that you are very passionate about. So the Page of Wands is a very passionate young person who can be bold and daring and brave and likes to take things head on. Wands is a very fiery, passionate thing. For example, my man is the king of wands because he's an Aries. um, and yeah, amazing that this has really come out. So, okay, so something new has come into your life. Whether a new passion, a new challenge, a new job, maybe. um, maybe a new partner. It could possibly be a new hobby that you are doing, or have done. And then again, the Page of Wands is a very young person, very naive, but very bold and daring and brave. And they have fiery whims, so they're very they don't like to sugarcoat things. And when they see something that they're very passionate about, they go for it. So that's where the bold and the daring comes out, the brave, because as we know, sometimes people can be cautious, but when it comes to the wand suit, it's a very passionate person who's very, very, they go for what they want. So there's a new kind of situation that you're very passionate about, that has come into your life. I feel nothing but great vibes from this. So whatever it is, I hope you are enjoying it. So let's see what your present is currently. So again, we have the Five of Wands, and we also have the Nine of Cups, for the present. So, oh my gosh, great. The Five of Wands is competition, strife, the uh, also having, competition. So whatever this is, if it's a job or a hobby that you're doing, there's a lot of competition to do this. But be steadfast, be very passionate about this, because the Nine of Cups is obviously victory. You get exactly what you want. There's a gentleman standing there or sitting there with cups above his head. And of course, he's folded his arms. He is satisfied in his position. So, whether this is a new job you've gotten recently, you will have competition for it. But in the end, your passions will prevail. So, you need to keep going with whatever you're doing, even if there's competition for it. Um, I keep hearing be steadfast, be stubborn. Like I'm a Taurus, so that means I'm a bull. I'm very bullheaded about things. I keep getting this be steadfast, be bullheaded, keep going forward. Don't look back, is what my man always tells me. Um, so, anyway, yeah, there's going to be struggles, there's going to be strife, but again, you will end up getting what you want in the end, whether that's financially, whether that's emotionally with a new partner. Um, Almost like there was like competition to get something. If it's a new partner, like there was a lot of uh, other people that were fighting for this person's attention, but you went out because you have their uniqueness and what they're looking for in a person. If it is a job, again, you will come out on top, even though there's other competition for people. Um, but be steadfast. Be willing to take on the challenges that come with something new, whether that's a new job, a new hobby, um, a new partner. So just be ready for that there was competition for this person or this job or this hobby, but you will win out because the Nine of Cups is completion, and you get satisfaction through that. And of course, I mean, there's always going to be strife, right? There's always going to be ups and downs in every relationship. They say there's ups and downs. I don't really believe that anymore, because my man and I don't fight. We have not disagreements, not even disagreements. I mean, we do disagree sometimes, but I think that it's because we don't raise our voices to each other. We've been together for 7 years, of course. I love you, baby. We've been together for 7 years, and it's been amazing. I can't tell you how much I enjoy his company. Um, so I almost see myself in this, that there was a lot of competition for him. Um, I mean, he's a very handsome man, in my eyes. And I mean, any girl would be very happy to have him in their lives. But I won out because, he's my soulmate, my twin flame, and the greatest man I've ever known. So anyway, that's just taking it from my story. But again, this is a job. This could be about a job. Um, or a new position that you got, like if you got a raise or if you got a promotion. there's there was competition for it. There was people vying for that position, so you definitely had your work cut out for you and you won in the end. So I'm hoping that's where you are right now, or it will be happening in the future. So for the possible future events, we have the Hierophant and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's like a hierarchy, where you are, or and this person, um or job. um I mean, it just to me seems like a very religious person. um Not, maybe not religious, but I mean there was a hierarchy. This, either the person believes in a hierarchy, like traditional. When I think of hierarchy in a relationship, the man has certain duties in the house, and then the woman has a certain duty in the house. This person could be traditional, very traditional in the roles that they play. Um, when it, my man and I don't do that. I mean, it's not worth. uh he likes to cook, and usually, that's a woman's thing. um if it is a promotion, there are people who, I mean, there obviously is a hierarchy, so you have a new boss. But the Wheel of Fortune, the wheels are turning, so there is movement here. There's destiny. um if you have gotten a promotion, and have moved up, now you have certain people under you. So you have employees that you are now responsible for. And this is going to move forwards. Obviously, I mean, the Wheel of Fortune is ever turning, um, ever moving. So again, this will move along. Remember that there is certain people that, you will have to, um, if it is a job, you will have to, answer to those people. And then, of course, there might be people who answer to you. So I think it's definitely a good move if it's a hobby. Um, Obviously, there's a hierarchy, even if you do something just as a hobby. Um, but don't be deceived. Okay, don't be deceived that, and whatever this is that you have done or have recently come into, um don't let that fool you. Remember that traditional ways can move forwards, and new patterns can form. So if you are traditional and you start thinking more modern, um so your patterns will change. Okay, so it is the modern times. If it's a relationship, again, this person could be thinking about roles. You're a woman, I'm a man. um and there's certain things that women should do and there's certain things that men should do. But again, I think those old patterns will fall away as you move forward in the relationship or move forward in the job. Old thinking patterns, old traditions will give way to newer patterns and new traditions. For example, I know tomorrow after I work, I'm going to be having family pictures with my son and my father, and of course my man. But in a sense, there's things that move forward. So old thinking patterns, that is a new tradition I've made since my son was born. I wanted a tradition where we do family pictures and we do, uh, not only school pictures, that they have to be done, right? So school pictures, and then of course we always do something with like the Easter bunny at the mall, or we do Santa at the mall, and we have pictures taken with them. So it's like traditions are moving away to new traditions. New family patterns will become, or old family patterns, excuse me, will become new family patterns. um, don't be afraid to move forward and get that new way of thinking. I keep hearing, like, old patterns will go away. So that is to incentivize you to whatever this new thing is that you have, that you're very passionate about and have come into your life. Again, you will have competition, but win out. But then don't be afraid to take old patterns and push them away. What no longer serves you shall be taken from you. Now you have new things with this new whatever this is. So whether it's a partner, a job, a hobby, something new and exciting is coming or has been brought into your life. And again, don't be afraid to get rid of old patterns and move forward with the new patterns that are coming into your life. What doesn't serve you needs to be taken away, and what does serve you will come into your life. Allow those new patterns. Again, I can't stress this enough. Allow these new patterns, these new ideas, these new this new time to your time that you spend with coworkers, friends, loved ones. Let those old traditions pass away because they no longer serve you. They are no longer serving you. You need to move forward. And the wheel of fortune is there to tell you that the wheel is ever turning. These will, what doesn't serve you will go away, and what serves you will come in. Remember, within, also without. The energy of within and without. So I hope that you move forward and leave the old hierarchies, leave the old traditional patterns, let them fall away. You can also do all kinds of meditations. You can find some on YouTube where you can get rid of old patterns from subliminals, or you can do a meditation to kind of ask whoever deity you call to. You can ask, or you can just ask the universe, or if you are Christian, you can ask God or Jesus to take away the negative and bring in the positive. Um, but it's definitely going to be beneficial to you once you move forwards with this old pattern of thinking. Whether that's, that, I know I used to have this a lot, an old tape recorder saying, you're never going to make it. You're never going to make it. You're never going to make it. That has fallen away now because that no longer serves me. It's not a negative thing I want to keep. So, I have now reinforcements of, you're going to do fine. You're going to do great. Just relax. Take a deep breath once in a while. Always remember to take a breath whenever you're going into something new, or you're in the middle of something new. Always remember to take a breath. Okay. Just you got this. You can do this. Okay. So the outcome, we have the Three of Swords and the Fool. So the outcome, I would say, don't go into this with your heads in the clouds, or you're going to have heartbreak, setback, betrayal. The Three Swords are stabbing the heart. Make sure that you go into this fully grounded, fully aware of your surroundings, whether it's a relationship, a job, or a hobby. Again, remember, don't go with your head in the clouds. The Fool is someone who moves forward with their head in the clouds and they're thinking only of positive things. But remember, you don't have to think of negative things, but just keep it in the back of your mind that there are, negatives to positives. Okay. There are some negatives that can happen. If you go into this with a full head of steam, um, you know, uh, if it's a job, sometimes you can get overworked, and you can get fired, or if you are in a hobby, maybe you lose the passion for it because you went headlong into it without knowing. Just know the pros and cons. If you get a new job, or you get a new partner, or you get a new hobby, or something new that comes into your life, if that happens, remember to ground yourself, take a breath, just like I said. Always come back to, center or self, or ask the God and Goddess, or ask your spirit guides, or whoever you talk to for spirituality. Ask them for guidance. Don't go into this a head full of steam and just forget about the cons. So if it is a new job, what are the pros and what are the cons of this job? Will I make, a lot of money, but I don't like the people, so that has to weigh some on your decision making. If you don't have time and you have to make a split decision, I would at least take 1 or 2 minutes, just take in a deep breath and sort of ask for the answer. If you can ask the god and goddess for the answer, I think that's a better solution than just going into a head full of steam, your head in the clouds, and you're not grounded. So you're making bad decisions based on impulse. Always, always, always listen to your intuition, listen to your guides, listen to your deities. Ask them for help, ask them for a sign. If you're, even if in 2 minutes you can still get a sign or signal from a deity or a spirit guide or whoever you talk to. There's definitely some heartbreak that will come with it. I mean, not every job is perfect, not every person is perfect, except for Mr. Perfect. No, not every person is perfect, not every hobby is perfect. Not There's nothing that's absolutely perfect except for Mr. Perfect. And if you go to my wrestling channel, you would know what I mean. Um, but for those who are non-wrestlers, again, ask for advice. The advice will always be there, whether it's in you, your higher self, a deity, a spirit guide, or even your angels, if you believe in that. Whoever guides you on your path will give you a sign or a signal. Please ask for it. Do not do this completely by yourself, because sometimes when we make rash decisions, it can be bad for us. So if we decide that we take this job or we took a job, maybe it doesn't pay enough. Maybe we can't survive, so we have to find another one. Or, you love the job, it pays you well, but the people are not so nice. So and if that's not a deal breaker for you, that's fine. If you can just, make it on a certain thing, but you love the job, you love the people, but there's something else, in the way. Maybe you don't like the work, um, something like that. And again, a person, if we take a relationship into this, so you meet this great guy or girl, they seem to be great and they're perfect for you, but the relationship is a little rocky sometimes. You don't always see eye to eye. You get in bitter fights and end up, you know, breaking up, or even worse, becoming, not friends. When you break up, you become not friends. Sometimes that can definitely put a damper on your spirits. So again, always, always, always ask, ask, ask. The spirit guides, deities, and they're only here to help you. They're only going to be here to help you. This is never, you never, ever, ever have to do anything alone. So please always ask. Don't do this full head of steam. Weigh the pros and cons. Make sure uh, you ask questions if it's a job that you're going for. Make sure you ask questions about the job, and make sure you ask about the people, and make sure that you ask, you ask them about pay or whatever, whatever it is that is on your mind that you just don't want to jump headlong into without weighing the pros and cons first. Will this benefit me in the future? Because it may not. So if you jump all too fast, again, if you go, even with people, if you move too fast, you're going to scare them away. So, and that'll cause heartbreak and betrayal. So, make sure that you always, always trust your gut, trust your instinct. If someone is showing red flags that alarm bells, alarm bells are going off, ask the god and goddess to give you a sign, a signal. Ask them, because they will not hesitate to give you advice when you need it. Okay. I mean, great cards, guys. Just be careful. be careful out there. And like I said, make sure you always ask your deities for help if you need it. But otherwise, that was a great reading. I hope you enjoyed that. We have come to the end of our time. And again, I will be recording with Sonia Smith on the 13th of April, and that will be coming out April 20th. So this will be this week's, and then of course the 20th will be next week. So if you can, please donate to me. My PayPal and my Cash App will be in the description field if you'd like to give to this show. Also, again, I can't stress enough, please comment and like and share so that we can grow this channel. And again, I will have Sonia Smith on. We're going to have a heck of a good time. And we got our times right this time. For everyone on YouTube, I just want to let you know that the AI song is, or the song at the end is AI generated, but you'll hear the little blurb anyway. So I hope the rest of you have a great week. I hope that resonated with you. If it did not, I'm sorry. Maybe it will in the future. So please come back and check it out. I always check out Robin's readings because, I mean, sometimes they really do come through. I'm like, oh, that won't happen. And then it happens. And then I'm like, oh, man, she was right again. But yeah, if you can give, please do. And we will be back next week with Sonia Smith. And again, that will be coming out April 20th. So this episode will be for this week. And then that one will be for next week. And blessed be everyone. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, guys. And if you can, wish me happy birthday in the comment section, especially with Sonia Smith. All right. Blessed be everyone. Hello. I just want to let everyone know that the outro music is AI generated. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And also, if you would like to generate your own AI, the link in the description field will be for their website. Blessed be everyone.
In a cabin out by the pines, she lights candles, they intertwine. Her whispers drift through the night. Under the stars, her spell takes flight. With a notebook worn and gray, she calls the moon, shows her the way. Ancient runes beneath her gaze, in her circle the fires blaze. She's a moonlit witch in Tennessee, casting charms by the old oak tree. With a heart as wild as a midnight wind, her magic spins, it never ends. Sage and cedar fill the air, her sacred rituals laid bare. Under sky so big and wide, she carries secrets she doesn't hide. Her cauldron bubbles in midnight stroke, in the stillness the spirit spoke. She walks barefoot on the forest floor, in her soul the wild hearts roar. She's a moonlit witch in Tennessee, casting charms by the old oak tree. With a heart as wild as a midnight wind, her magic spins, it never ends. Tennessee, casting charms by the old oak tree. With a heart as wild as a midnight wind, her magic spins, it never ends. She's a moonlit witch in Tennessee, casting charms by the old oak tree. With a heart as wild as a midnight wind, her magic spins, it never ends.